Hi, I'm Brian. I'm one of the co-founders of Vocodia.
And I'm Jimmy, the other co-founder of Vocodia.
We're just talking here and remembering the early days when we had the inspiration for this. I know you've had the domain for like 4 years now and you kind of played around with the idea, but when we saw that Google test call with the appointment for the hairstylist, I said, Jimmy, if Google can do this, so can you.
Yes, I remember distinctly.
And like every good salesperson, we gave you a whopping 30 days to figure it out.
And I tried my damnedest.
Yeah. I remember we tried a lot of off-the-shelf solutions and things of that sort, but we just couldn't really make it happen the way we wanted to. We always had the latency issues.
Yeah, the solutions are all slow because they're tailored to a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
You know, they want to solve every problem.
Right.
And that's not what you're trying to solve.
Right.
In a call center.
Yeah, we're trying to be a salespeople. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I remember we tried some of the off-the-shelf things. I remember our alpha, I would call it, last year, a year and a half ago, when we had to have like 6 or 7 seconds in the opening just for all the software to load that it needed to load.
Yes. Made for some very interesting phone calls.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember also at the time when we finally started, you kind of cracked the code of latency. I'm trying to remember exactly how you did that.
Well, we just approached the problem from the other direction.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to solve the world's problems at the call center level on a single phone call, the problem was latency. We needed to fix the latency problem first and then build out from there.
I remember when we first had it, we were trying to do like the New York Public Library idea of trying to answer everything. And eventually, over a couple of margaritas, figured out we just really needed the rest of the bartender's book. We didn't need the whole library.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, Google and Apple, they're solving the whole big problem.
Yeah.
You know, but they still get it wrong.
Yeah.
This is Google and Apple.
Right.
You know, they've got a lot of technology, and if you ask for a Japanese restaurant near me, you might get directions to Japan.
You might.
It still happens.
It still happens. Yeah. I mean, this journey we've been on has been exciting. I never thought we'd be where we are today, that year and a half ago when we started.
After the start that we had, I'm going to agree with you on that one. It was a little bit rocky.
Yeah, between our financing hiccups and the technology, thinking we might be able to do it with some different components that were already available, realizing that we couldn't. We met some great team members. I mean, Steve.
Steve is awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got a very good dev team. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, we've been very fortunate that we found these people that were available to work with us, especially when we had no money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not often you find people say, hey, listen, I'll work with you. I got a severance pay. You guys will figure it out.
Not the nature of a startup. Everybody's got to put their back into the work.
Yeah. No, and I mean, the hours you've put in, 6-7 day weeks, 12, 15-hour days. And even when we've had funny hiccups, you just kept coding.
It's the craziest thing. All those hours, they really wear on you.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but I'm only 18 years old.
Absolutely, yeah. But now where we are today, our first clients, revenue starting this month, I'm excited, man. I'm really glad.
I think we've done a good job. The team's done a fantastic job, and I think the future is looking really good.
Amazing. So Jimmy, do you think when we first started this, you think we would have had the response that we had?
Yeah, absolutely. I really did, yeah.
It's amazing when we first started showing people the recordings and everything, and people telling us, I don't believe it. Remember that?
I do. I remember you had the one meeting where the guy said, if you weren't standing in my office, where I know that voice is yours, I wouldn't have believed it was real.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Absolutely. But where do you think we'll be in 5 years with this? What's your vision? With the technology changes that we're seeing as fast as it happens.
Everything is happening so quickly in the AI space.
Yeah.
New technologies are coming out. Neural voices are getting better and better. I just think we're going to see a more automated future based on this kind of technology.
I agree, and I think our sales are going to be astronomical.
Well, I already know that. I've worked with you forever.
Absolutely.